There's a certain energy that only a few women bring to dancehall. Fierce, unapologetic, and empowering. Before Spice, before Shenseea, there was CeCile, the original Bad Gyal. A woman who didn't just sing. She challenged norms, redefined sexy, and proved that confidence and class can live in the same verse. But behind the catchy hooks and bold lyrics lies the story of a small-town girl from Mandeville, Jamaica, who rose from quiet roots to become one of the most respected female voices in reggae and dancehall worldwide. Welcome back to their profiles. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a story from the world of dancehall legends. Now let's dive into the journey of the woman who turned every stage into her runway, CeCile. From Porus to Mandeville, the making of a star. CeCile Charlton was born and raised in the heart of Jamaica, moving between Porus and Mile Gully, small towns surrounded by the misty hills of Manchester Parish. She spent much of her youth in Mandeville, a peaceful town filled with music, ambition, and memories of her grandfather, who once served as mayor. Growing up, music was never far from her world. Her father's friend, Michael Ebo Cooper, a member of the legendary reggae band Third World, often visited the family home. Those early moments of watching a real musician at work planted the first seed of inspiration in young CeCile's heart. Her voice was powerful, yet smooth, and her energy hinted that she was meant for more than just background harmony. She was destined for the spotlight, the discovery. The mid-1990s were a golden age for reggae and dancehall, but for women, the space was still tough to navigate. In 1995, CeCile got her first big break when Stephen Ventura, owner of Celestial Sound Recordings, heard her sing.
Hey world, let's just be friends. What are we fighting for again? Hey world, let's just be friends. What are we...
Impressed by her raw talent and confidence, he brought her into the studio, a move that changed everything. At that time, she wasn't just a singer. She was learning everything about the industry. CeCile worked as a studio manager, produced demo tapes, and wrote for other artists. Her voice became familiar behind the scenes, working with names like Jar Mason and Crescenti, recording backing vocals, and quietly building a network that would one day open doors to stardom. That hustle made her different. She wasn't waiting to be discovered. She was building her own path, breaking the charts with SeanPaul. By 2001, the world was about to witness the power of CeCile's sound. She teamed up with SeanPaul for the explosive single, Can You Do the Work? The chemistry was undeniable. Her playful vocals matched SeanPaul's rhythm perfectly. The song later appeared on SeanPaul's iconic album, Dirty Rock, which sold over 2 million copies in the United States and even went on to win a Grammy Award. Though SeanPaul's fame skyrocketed globally, the song also introduced CeCile's voice to an international audience. Fans everywhere were asking, who's the girl behind that voice? It was a massive win, proof that she could stand toe-to-toe with dancehall's biggest stars. The label battle. In 2003, CeCile signed with Delicious Vinyl Records, the same label that helped shape careers in hip-hop and reggae fusion. Hopes were high. It was finally time for her debut album. But things didn't go as planned. The label never gave her the green light to release a full project. Frustrated but not defeated, CeCile chose independence over silence. She began collaborating with other artists and releasing singles that kept her name alive on the dancehall scene. By 2005, she left the label entirely and joined TOK on a European tour. Performing live gave her freedom, and fans across Europe started falling in love with her unique mix of confidence and femininity. Bad Gyal era. Then came 2008, the year she dropped her long-awaited debut album, Bad Gyal, with Kingstone Records. It wasn't just an album title, it was a statement, a message to every woman who had ever been told to tone it down, stay quiet, or act ladylike. The project's energy, lyrics, and bold visuals caught global attention, even landing her a feature in the German Playboy magazine, where she became the first dancehall artist ever discussed in its pages. And no, she didn't pose as a playmate. She was there as a powerful artist whose music demanded recognition. The album performed well, especially in Europe, marking CeCile as an international dancehall ambassador. Waiting for greatness. Her second album, Waiting, arrived in 2009 under Danger Zone and Sobe Entertainment. This time, her sound evolved, a fusion of reggae, R&B, and dancehall. It showed a softer, more emotional side of CeCile while still carrying that trademark confidence. She had grown, not just as a performer, but as a songwriter, producer, and brand. Her global fan base expanded rapidly, especially in Germany and Japan, where her records sold impressively. In these countries, she was more than a dancehall singer. She was a symbol of empowerment and independence. Crossing borders with gold dust. CeCile's voice reached new heights in 2010 when she teamed up with DJ Fresh for the electrifying single Gold Dust. The song became a UK sensation, peaking at number 24 on the UK singles chart, and the Shy FX re-edit climbed even higher to number 22. In Ireland, it also cracked the top 40, and combined sales for all versions surpassed 1.8 million copies, earning triple platinum certification from the BPI. That's right, a Jamaican dancehall queen with a platinum record in the UK. CeCile had officially gone global, the woman behind the mic. But beyond the fame, the charts, and the tours, there's the woman, the mother. In 2012, CeCile welcomed a daughter with her then-boyfriend, reggae star Christopher Martin. It was one of her proudest and most transformative moments. Motherhood didn't slow her down. It made her music even deeper. She began writing about real-life experiences, strength, heartbreak, growth, and love. Her lyrics became reflections of her own journey, balancing fame and family while remaining true to herself. Though her relationship with Christopher Martin eventually ended, the two remained connected through their daughter, co-parenting with mutual respect and care. The evolution of a queen. Over the years, CeCile continued to evolve. She collaborated with artists across genres, from Carl Henry and Dr. P to Mono and Nikita Man and D-Flame. Each song added another layer to her legacy, one built not just on fame, but on consistency, creativity, and empowerment. CeCile's music isn't just about dancehall energy, it's about identity. She represents the bold, ambitious Jamaican woman who can dominate any stage, any chart, and any conversation. The legacy. Today, CeCile stands as one of the most influential female artists in dancehall history. Her journey has inspired an entire generation of performers who saw her rise and realized, yes, women can command the mic, produce their music, and own their narrative. She's not just a singer, she's a storyteller, not just a performer, but a symbol of resilience and authenticity. Even as new stars emerge, CeCile's name remains carved in the foundation of modern dancehall, a reminder that sometimes it takes one Bad Gyal to change everything. From Mandeville's quiet hills to the bright lights of Europe, CeCile's story is proof that true stars never wait for permission. They create their own spotlight. So, what's your favorite CeCile song? Drop it in the comments below. And if you believe women like her deserve more recognition in dancehall, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves reggae and Caribbean music. Until next time, this is Their Profiles, where we celebrate icons, legacies, and the stories that shaped them.